Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved Star Wars Dad, NOOCH2GUD, and yes, we are here today, a little bit early today. Happy, woo, the mic there. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's good to see you. Supposedly, Hondo Nakaday, John Smith says Sig mentioned Hondo might release as late as 11:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time? No way. You mean two, where is it? Well, let's find it. I'm gonna find it here, hold on. Where did Sig mention this? Hold on. Smuggler's Run 2, that doesn't help me. Where's he talking? 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's an hour and a half from now. But plus 3 hours to release him. So the event might come out at 1 p.m. and then it would be out 3 hours later, which would put it out at 4 p.m., which for those of you across the pond, you're looking at 10, 11, midnight, something like that. Where did he say this? I'm trying to... can you tell me where it is? I just want to look it up. I trust Sig exclusively, completely, deeply. Where might he have said this? Somebody? Let's see here. From Sig. Okay. There we go. All right. No. Well, hold on. He's responding to somebody here. Where'd that go? Okay. PKH. I don't know what that means. September 17th. PKH. Pirate King Hondo. September 17th, 1 p.m. most likely. That's when usually stuff happens for you about 1 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, it's in general chat. It's the buff. It'd be a 2-episode era. I'm not really doing something with ships. I think this era gives us time to kind of relax a little bit. Gives us time to relax a little bit. I don't know. So he's just confirming it here. Anyway, so like an hour and a half to them releasing Hondo, then maybe a few hours later it's available. We'll see. I'm not finding it here, but I believe you. That makes a lot of sense. It's hard for me to picture them like dropping Hondo into the game at 1 p.m. and then boom, are you playing it immediately? Like I can see it just being an event that's there for a minute. So we'll see. All right, guys. So we are here this morning. We're on a little bit early this morning. And we are going to be doing some Secrets and Shadows testing with Great Mothers, which I've been meaning to do and have not done. We're going to start with the challenge tier 1. So let's just go ahead and sim all this stuff here. That's fine. And I think we just use the regular team for Great Mothers, but let's check it out. All right, here we go. Challenge tier 1, not sim. Battle. So we're going to go, oh, there she is. We're not going to have Phoenix. We're going to have you, and then, I guess, Spirit? I'm curious how these guys survive Palpatine, or Sidious. Night Sister allies gain 3% defense, health, and speed. That's okay. If their Night Sisters start each counter with their Great Mother's ability to block themselves and grants the ability Fate Weaving takes a bonus turn. If they're all Night Sisters, if their other allies are blessed, Great Mother's ability blocks themselves, gains this grant to get their shadows, takes a bonus turn during its turn, they gives shadows doomed enemies, okay. Fate Weaving, doomed, protection is disabled, can't stealth, lose 20% max health, okay. Targeting our Night Sister gains blessed, blessed is plus 20% max health and offense, immune to instant defeat, stun, turn immune reduction, take a special ability. That doesn't tell me much. Got to be something in here. Night Sister allies gain 30% accuracy, max health, and tenacity. Well, that's 60% health. Can't be revived. I'm not. At the start of each attack encounter, whenever an attack your Night Sister ally or Great Mothers is critically hit, attack or Night Sister allies gain Foresight and Stealth. That Foresight would be good, but they're going to be critically hit once and maybe be dead. So let's see. Whenever an enemy is critically, they gain 1% offense for 2 turns. It can be doubled if an enemy is vulnerable. Whenever a vulnerable enemy starts turn on, they start to gain foresight. So if they're vulnerable, we would all have foresight? How do they become vulnerable? Are they vulnerable when I put where is it? Where's my It's here. Okay. No, I don't know. Let's try it. Let's try it. We're in challenge tier 1 right now. There's our Great Mothers team. Let's go. I just want to see if this works. If it does, it may change some of our farming paths and ideas in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. Can I start on Savage? Let's put this on Spirit. Marin, 5th helped. I could see that. Yeah, she's just a beast. Alright, we got it on you now. I think I can... I'll bet I can auto this. Somehow I think I can auto this. When am I getting Hondo? As soon as he comes out. I am fully farmed for Galactic Legend, Hondo Onaka. I'm even considering something I don't normally do. I'm even considering testing Rogue One next week live when it right when it comes out. We'll see. We'll see. No sounds or music. Uh-oh. Sorry. There we go. Thank you. Appreciate you. Airplane Boss. No, I appreciate you. Caladan. Caladan. Dom G is here. If any other Masters members are here as well, we welcome you to the stream. It's good to see everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and auto this for a minute. Let's just see what happens here when I auto. This is challenge tier 1. And while that's happening, let me look up here and see. Zombie makes sense. But you can't insta-defeat... I don't know, let's see here. Secrets and Shadows... Great Mothers. No, I know it's out there. This says it's not out there, but it is.
All right.
Yeah. What team is he using? So Arnold's got it with Zombie instead of Spirit. So we'll check that out. We may need to do that. That's a really good point, and I think that's probably necessary when you get to well, there you go. I guess they just jump right on Sidious. He didn't get a turn. Can she jump on Nihilus like that? That's a question. Hold on, Scribe's doing something I'm going to make fun of him about on the side here. So we're going to get to tier 7. I wonder if Night Mothers can get out in front of Nihilus. So yeah, it's going to be a double stream day, you guys. We had our video this morning, and we will stream twice today. I mean, I've got Grand Arena too, but I don't know how I'm going to do it. Maybe I'll try and do that tomorrow. We'll have to see how the Hondo unlock and testing goes. Okay, hold on, I got to do this now. Okay, he's going to go down there. All right, now, what happens? What happens? This... He just did a basic. Oh, I wish I had my special. He pulled my specials, didn't he? Hold on here. I feel like I could have done that. I messed it up. But, point taken. Point taken. Zombie. Zombie. Zombie will taunt. Zombie will not go down. Zombie will win the game. And now I think we just auto straight through this. You want me to try an all green? Well, see, here's what happens, guys. I have these shirts, and I really like the shirts my wife got me. They're very comfortable. They're kind of, they're like loose and very nice, and I like the colors. But, you know, I've got some dark ones, like this kind of black and white one. It's more black than white. I've got like a navy blue one, and some, I think I asked for a red one and stuff. But then there's some lighter colors, and when I wear those lighter colors, you can see through to the green screen, which actually you can see through the screen behind me then. And I don't really think about it when I start streaming. So maybe I just need to be more conscious about it, or have some black shirts lying around that I throw on with my hoodies. And that way I can avoid, you know, you seeing through me when I'm playing the game. You know, that's Durzo is here! Durzo is a member of our High Council, boys and girls. We salute our High Council members and really all of our members here at NOOCH2GUD Studios. We salute all of you. You are what makes the dream go. You keep everything turning on this channel. Thank you for your membership. I appreciate each and every single one of you that's a member, and each and every single one of you that's watching the video. Thank you. You know, it's really fun to have a group of people out there in the internet verse that are, wow, that was just a big ol', he just ate him. I love you guys. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you for all the support you give me on a daily basis here at NOOCH2GUD
From one
Studios.
grumpy old man to another, hope you're doing well and have a great stream.
I think he just called me a grumpy old man. I think I just got called a grumpy old man. Challenger 2 is bad for Phoenix. I agree. I need to have more spooky music. Red Dragon God has made the stream. Red Dragon God, of course, is a member of the Mod Squad, boys and girls. Thanks, Red Dragon God. Thanks for all the support over the last... How long have you been a member? Can you post it there? Is your member... I think you've been a member for like... It might be going on like 18 months now, something like that. At a very high membership level. Thanks, buddy. This should... I think this is just going to be an auto here. Your son has medical issues, Soundset. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope he's doing well. I hope he's doing, you know, at least okay. You have to take care of your family. I mean, that's nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. It's just a game. Take care of your son, man. I'm glad you checked in there. 17 months. I almost had it right.
17 months.
I'm going to manage this. Hold on. You idiots. Actually, oh no, she's taunting. I need to get... Okay, she's got to get... Hold on. This has to go on her. Okay, there we go. I should have been okay. She can't instant defeat her when she's like that. Okay, hold on. I was farting around too much here. Now I gotta deal with this. Zombie really does not do much on this team, except take the Annihilate right in the face. Let's just go ahead and get rid of the Sith Assassin here while we're at it. One, and then you, and now we can auto. Yeah, takes it again. I'm gonna pay better attention next time, I promise. All right, challenge tier 1, that's easy stuff. I am wondering aloud to myself right now, and I have to tell you that because, like Anakin, from my point of view, I am wondering, assuming this works, which I believe it's going to, does this change our farming guides going forward. Like, if this team, I'm gonna go ahead and auto this. I'm gonna go ahead and auto this all the way through. Like, we'll get to the deep into 3. A grumpy old man, but
A grumpy old man, but a lovable one. Hope you took it in the good humor intended.
Well, Dave, if I keep complaining, will you keep donating? No, I knew it was a joke, dude. I knew it was a joke. A grumpy old man got to stick together. It's really interesting what qualifies as old anymore. I'm 53. I know I present more like 43. You're welcome. Look, I'm 53. I think that 30, 40 years ago, Dalton, welcome to Nooch Padawans. Thank you for your support, Dalton. I think that 40, 50 years ago, or even maybe shorter than that, but in the past, 53 was viewed as like really old. Whoa, really old. But maybe maybe you guys do view me that way, and I'm not viewing myself properly. That's entirely possible. But I think it's different now. I think it's like if you look at Golden Girls, all those women are like in their early 60s or like mid 50s, and that's not that old. That's not that golden, you know? I don't know. I think if the team does beat Challenger 3 at 3 stars, oh yeah, it's a minimum, the new default for the, I think it is. I think that's true. Exactly, RoboMelon. You know, we're instructing everybody to farm the Peridia Pals. So if we're gonna farm the Peridia Pals, I know I know that it is Kyrotex. I mean, why not do, if Great Mothers works here, which I believe it's going to, why, all right, Dave.
No, I won't keep donating. You can't make me.
All right, it's gonna be okay, Dave. You're gonna be all right, buddy. It's gonna be all right. Thank you, sir. You failed your AP Calc test, Bainy. Don't do that. You don't need that. You better pass the AP test then. All right. What was I saying? I don't know. Yeah, if this works, which I think it's going to, this team may replace the Mother Townsend team on the farming guide. Reason being, let's see here. They all got foresight. And he's not damaging him anyway. Look at, I'm just autoing this. That was nothing.
But no damage.
That was awesome. I think you're right, Garnbell Iblis. I haven't focused on it just because of, you know, we've talked about Mother Townsend Night Sisters for so long, and granted, the Mother Townsend Night Sisters are going to require less Kyrotech, but really, I'm only going to be adding the Kyrotech for Great Mothers and for Morgan Elsbeth here, because I'm already invested Kyrotech in the Peridia Pals. It just seems like it's a lot worth it for me. Folks are saying Hondo is dropping in about 1 hour and 20 minutes at 1 p.m. Central U.S. time. So we will see. And folks are also saying that it'll be in Red Fox is 40. Oh yeah. Red Fox looked old. Red Fox is from St. Louis, where I'm from. Red Fox, yes, looked very old. That's what I'm saying. I think it looks. If you look at old pictures of people back like 100 years ago, when those guys were like 30, they looked old. Life was hard. Life is so much easier, guys. We have it so easy. So many people complain about our life. So easy, man. So easy. Trey Duncan can't stay. Work is crazy. Uh-oh.
Work is crazy busy. Wanted to say hello.
Sorry, Trey. I hate to hear that work is crazy busy. Great Mothers and Morgan are both Cantina farms. Takes away from single data or other farms. Yeah, but you get them quick. You can probably farm them both in a month and a half. Might be able to get some sleep. You're in the same boat as me with the Saw Bell next month. I think that let's see how this goes. So far, it looks pretty easy. Like, this is going much faster than the Night Sisters and with much less micromanagement than the Mother Townsend Night Sisters. Yeah, I was born in Oklahoma. My dad was in the military, and we moved around. I moved around a lot as a kid, a lot. And then in 1979, when I was 7, we moved to St. Louis and pretty much lived there permanently. Suburban, actually St. Charles County, but pretty much lived there. I'm going to be careful here. I want to save stuff for this next tier. Ooh, looking to lose all that health. Sit down. So yeah, I wasn't born in St. Louis, but I was raised in St. Louis. Trying to save up here. Can I just do basics all the way through this, you think? Well, we'll do this. We're on challenge tier 2, folks, for those just joining. By the way, 184 people watching on YouTube, and only 10% of you have liked the stream. Mrs. Nooch is going to yell at me if we don't get more likes on the stream. I'm going to take a beating because you guys aren't liking the stream. That's all I can say. If you want me to not take a beating, which we probably don't care. If you'd like to support yours truly, your great and powerful, all-powerful Star Wars dad, throw a like on that stream, boys and girls. We're going to be streaming twice today. If Hondo comes out in the middle of this stream, we will finish this, and then I will take a break, come back, and do Hondo. All right, here we go. Here we go. Lake St. Louis, yeah, there you go. I grew up in St. Peter's. We raised our kids in O'Fallon. All right, there's that. So he's chosen twice to do that. We put this on her so she can't be insta-defeated, and we're good to go. Now, I want to focus on you, big boy. Because as soon as you're dead, nothing else really matters. Do it. Eat him. Ah, he's gone. Auto. So far, easy peasy, man. One of your guild members, I would think, I know Zombie has like special requirements for that ability. So whenever you can get the taunt and revive ability on Zombie, I would think that would be the gear level you'd need her at. Zombie's the easiest gear out of this group. All right, challenge tier 3, let's go. I'm gonna keep autoing this and let's see what happens. I mean, did Great Mothers turn this into an easy assault battle for the first time in 8 years? Or how? When did this thing come out? A long time ago. This assault battle has been the bane of every Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes player for decades now. Possibly even millennia. This assault battle has torn and rendered at the souls of Galaxy of Heroes players repeatedly. Why did I really be able to use abilities with keyboard? I don't like it, that's why. Right behind Mid Rivers Mall. Ah, there you go. I know where that is, Trey. That's my stomping grounds. Mid Rivers Mall, hopping. When I was in high school, Mid Rivers Mall was hopping. Actually, when I was raising my kids, Mid Rivers Mall was hopping. Now it's a dead, dead place. You live by the police station over there, or do you live over, not a lot of houses around there. What'd you farm free-to-play after you finished Geobird Alpha and Cantina? I don't know. I don't know what order I did them in. My first 3 Cantina farms free-to-play were... This is taking a little longer. Were Master Qui-Gon, Padawan Obi-Wan... Geo Soldier actually was in there early because he's only available in Cantina. And that was easy. Geobird Alpha. No. I think I'm thinking through that. Phoenix, no. Imperial Troopers, no. Geos, we got the 2. Empire Team, no. Bounty Hunters, no. I think after those 4, Geo Soldier, Geobird Alpha, Master Qui-Gon, Padawan Obi-Wan, I just started farming signal data. I believe. I'll take a look at it though, but I believe that's what I did. The police station, then an apartment, then your neighbor. Yep, I know where it is. Is it that manufactured housing over there, Trey Duncan? Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm trying to identify the neighborhood. There's houses back there, though. No, there's houses there. Never mind. There's a trailer park right around there, though. She's struggling a little bit. That's what we're just talking about, Moist Tot. I think probably it is. Alright, well, she got through that first full bit of health and protection. There's a bug where sometimes Nihilus can take a turn before GMs get their second bonus turn. Happened to CT2, apparently. Well, not to me, it didn't happen. This one's going a little rougher. Okay, can we take out the guy that's got 1 health right now, please? We're not getting a lot of turns, I'll say that. In houses, okay. Trail parks across the street by the shopping. Okay. I just remembered something over there. I know what you're talking about. My old eye doctor used to be in that shopping strip, actually, when we were growing up. Better here at number 1 or number 2? Number 2 or number 3? Now it's just like a Dollar General, and when I was a small, like, young kid in that shopping strip, there was a pizza place that we used to go to. And they had like Frankenstein on the wall, like old black and white horror movies and stuff. Yeah, I've got Mirror on this account, Snack. Snack Attack is here, everybody!
We shall start with revenge. I must have revenge.
Anyway, Trey Duncan and I grew up right around each other. When you moved around with your kid, no, we lived in about 15 different states. I was born in Oklahoma. We moved to... Well, my dad was in Oklahoma for flight training. He had graduated the Air Force Academy. Vietnam was going on, so he was in flight training in Oklahoma. So we were there, and I was born there. Then we moved to Florida for more flight training. And then from Florida, I think my dad went to war, and we moved to Chicago to live with my mom's parents. Then we moved to the Washington State to live with my mom's sister. And then my dad came back. I think we were in Chicago at the time. And then, by the way, all this is like before I'm even like 2 years old. So, and then my dad came back. I know that we lived in Del Rio, Texas with the Air Force on the base there. Then we moved to San Antonio, Texas. Somewhere in that range, we went to Montgomery for several months for some kind of like air school for my dad. Then back to San Antonio. Then we moved to the St. Louis area. But on the way to St. Louis, we lived in Iowa for a little bit, back where my dad grew up. And then we also lived in Tucson for some additional flight training for my dad for the Air National Guard. And then we moved to the St. Louis area, and I lived there for about 3 years, and we moved one more time to Montgomery for some more flight training for my dad. And I was in Montgomery again, and then we were in St. Louis pretty much nonstop till then. After that, until I went to school in Kirksville, Missouri. There you go. There's my entire history from birth till, and then we raised our kids in St. Charles County, and then my wife and I moved across the state about 4 years ago. There you go. My dad flew in the Vietnam War. My dad was flying the missions in Cambodia that we weren't flying at the end of the war and right after the war. So he flew an Bronco OV-10, which was a surveillance plane. And hang on a second. Hang on, let me get to this level here. I don't want to do anything stupid here and fail this level for some dumb reason. That was the first plane my dad flew. It was a Bronco OV-10. He'd fly about 300 to 500 feet off the ground, radio in enemy locations to the grunts on the ground, throw a flare down or whatever where they were located. Also drew fire and gave fire back. Had nightmares about it his entire life. Okay, hang on. Whatever, I don't think it matters right now that much. There we go. And, then when he came back and we were in Texas, he was flying, I don't know, I said a Tweety. He's flying a couple of he was training pilots. So he was flying training jets. I don't know what they were. I don't know what they're called. One looked like the classic, like a, you know, the whole F series. It was an F something training jet, and the other one was I think it was called a Tweety. And then when he retired from the Air Force, he flew an A-7D Corsair, and that was in the Air National Guard in Des Moines, Iowa. So he would go to Des Moines like once a month, which is where he would stay with his dad, General Air, where he's from, and flew the A-7. And then he was an airline pilot. After that, DC-9s up to 747s. Which, when he was old and had dementia, he told me he hated that his entire life. Which I don't think he ever told anybody till that point, because his best friend was like, he didn't hate it. I'm like, I think he hated it. He's really not capable of lying. One thing is certain. When you got the dementia, you're not really telling a lot of lies. People are going to get the truth out of you at that point. Let's get these other guys out of here. No, and he did not enjoy being an airline pilot, just sitting in the cockpit for, you know, out. Is she gonna? Nope. That's problematic. This is tier 3. Where is her? She revives the first time. She's got to be in there, right? Or is that because of the buff? No. I love Panteras. I love Panteras. My friend thinks it's garbage pizza. I just have so many memories from Panteras. Did my dad have a lot of flight training? I think I hope I covered that already. I'm trying to think of, well, she revives the first time she dies. The first time she loses all health and protection, she gains it all back. I'm trying to figure out what that is. Somebody tell me what that is. It's not that. Is it... Marin in place of zombie? I think that's gonna be problematic. Hang on. I think there's something in here, right? How did she get her health and everything back? There's... Great Mother's Unique cancels, revives, zombie revives because it has an anti-clause. Death Trooper disabled healing. Nobody's answering my question. I'm trying to figure out why does she heal back up the first time she loses all health and protection? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I can't find it. I know she does it. I know it's in here. It has to be in here somewhere. Now I'm frustrated. I know it's in there. It's zombies unique? No. She does it when zombies not there. No. This doesn't work. Hold on. She taunts when someone gets foresight or stealth and heals when she taunts. I'm gonna try this one more time like this and see what happens. It's not caused by being blessed. I'm gonna go ahead and play it this time. Being blessed prevents you from being insta-defeated. 20% max health off, it's immune to instant defeat, stun, turn meter reduction, assist another in their outside, and Night Sister ally uses a special ability in turn, dealing 40% less damage. We're not getting a lot of turns here. There's no revive under Great Mothers. That's the problem with what you're saying, Killer. There's no revive under Great Mothers, and that's what I'm trying to point out. That's not what is happening. Last skill in Morgan's Kid. I thought I looked through the whole thing and I tried to read it like up and down and sideways. What does it say in the last skill? I gotta know. Because she died. I'm gonna manage this, by the way. We're gonna manage this whole thing here. I guess you can't remove their taunt. Let me do these guys. I could have looked at it there, but I didn't. She's just got one unique. Come on. Yeah, she heals when they stealth. Whenever another Night Sister ally stealths, they gain 50% critical damage. Morgan taunts, and they all recover 25% health. I know, we'll watch this again. I've watched her plenty of times get down to being dead and revive once. I don't know how that explains it. First time each other Night Sister's ally falls below 20% health, they gain foresight and stealth. I'm not understanding. Maybe I'm just a dumb rube here. I'm not understanding. Well, let's watch her here. Right, but that wouldn't apply to her, right? Does that apply to her? It says each other ally. Well, maybe I'm just being too picky. I mean, she died last time, so we'll see if it happens here too. Wave 5, doom the Death Trooper first. Okay. That makes sense. That I get. That I can comprehend that we're doing it and why we're doing it. I'm with you. Everybody's dazed. Well, once you get Death Trooper out, I don't think that's going to be an issue. Kylo has a heal block. I should have gone back here. That was dumb. Good call. Hey, if you're out there lurking right now, thank you for your support of the channel, and drop an L in chat. Drop a WL if you're lurking. Let me know about all of the lurking out there, boys and girls, so that I can give you a big shout out in chat, on the stream, whatever you want to call it. There we go. I could never get to that Sith Assassin. I want to mark this one too. Silent Static Red 5 is not going to come out until the 50th anniversary of A New Hope. I'm pretty solidly convinced that we will not see Red 5 until 2027. I truly believe that. Everybody get in there. There you go. All right, lurking on stream today, we've got Dwarf. Over on the YouTubes, hey, we got Akanather, Aha, Ronan is out there, Max R, Gabo, AJ, John Smith, Reese, Calidus Thorn, Mad Engineer, Andrew Boyd, Don M, Me Zombie, You Food, God Size, No More 4 ads in a row, Reven Struck, Robert Rich, Nothing But Fat, Beastman Lives, Red Dragon God, Darth Beard, Chris Dew, Really 23, Attic, Timmy is out there, Mexter Mission, Codamus, Darth Gamer, One Lego, Alex is out there, and no, there's been no Hondo yet, Snack. There's been no Hondo yet, Snack. He ain't here, brother. Not yet. I'm waiting for like the game's gonna update pop up at any moment. And when it updates, I'm gonna take a break. We're gonna do second stream. 2 streams today. Don't think he knows about second stream, Pip. Okay, so let's put this together. The first time each other Night Sister ally falls below 20% health, they gain Foresight and Stealth for 2 turns. Morgan gains 20% for defense, and they recover 30%. But that's other Night Sister allies. Now, whenever a Night Sister ally gains Foresight, they gain 20% offense, and they all recover protection. Great Mother gives Foresight every time someone gets critted to all Night Sisters. There's just too much, man. Just can't we just make a kit that says she can't revive anybody except Chucklehead the Wonder Monkey revives once when she gets to 1% health. They're always finding creative ways to revive people even when they don't revive. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right. Do this. I'm just managing it this time. So I think the comment that said to doom the Death Trooper first on tier 5 was the right comment. We haven't seen anybody get down to those low levels of health yet, so we haven't really had that problem to this point. He said out loud. Now we're not taunting with Zombie anymore because she doesn't... Why aren't we taunting with Zombie? If Zombie dies, is she dead? Like forever? You gotta love that ability. Do it again. Did he have stacks of the... See, it's starting to get a little dicey in here, you know? Need that protection recovery. And there's a stealth, and that gives some foresight. I'm a simple man, that's all I'm saying. I'm a simple man. Because zombies revive cannot be denied or whatever, right? Resisted is the wrong word, but zombies revive can just automatically happens. Durzo's work lurking. Okay, yeah, tier 3 is a little more beefy for us here. The first challenge tier 1 and 2 were pretty breezy. And since again I think this is gonna work, we're gonna replace the Mother Talisman. Now, I kind of almost think you should still farm Mother Talisman to get those 2 Zetas per month, but is that really gonna be like, do we need 2 Zetas per month that desperately? I don't know. Be a good question to ask. I don't want to do the mass assist. I want to save that for Sidious if I need it. I want to save everything for Sidious actually. And sit down. All right. I'm a Cardinals fan. Yes. The Cardinals fans are in dwindling supply these days, but yes, I'm a Cardinals fan. And a Blues fan. I was a Rams fan. Alright. So, let's get Death Trooper first. Nobody else here is doing a heal block. And I'm trying to think... I think that OG Kylo has a heal block on the next tier, or the tier 7, right? There's a heal block again. Now, I haven't... I know I gotta get to one of those two. I have not... I thought that get rid of buffs. It hasn't gotten rid of buffs this entire time. There we go. I should have done this. Let's get in on. Come on. There we go. That's gonna hurt. Yep. Chat's been off the rails today, and I've really enjoyed it. Chat's been very personal and interested in my life and my dad. I really appreciate that, chat. Thank you. Yeah. I always want to target that Doomed with, not with these two. But I can't ever do it, because you can't. I can do it now. OG Kylo 70%. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't think anybody on phase 6. So Kylo will have a heal block too. So we'll try to get him up first. Alright, Challenger 3 is definitely bogging us down a little bit here. Challenger 3 is definitely bogging us down here. I'm not changing mods. I don't like changing mods. I mean, if I have to change mods, I will. I don't think I do. I think I could do this without changing mods. Okay. Here we go. Ah, get in there. Back here. Come on, let me target that. Give me that. There we go. Alright, now I just gotta get through these guys. This is definitely brutal. This is taking forever. Take him out. No. Take him out. The new Galactic Legend events are they've not been hard ever since Luke and Sith Eternal. The only hard Galactic Legend events are Kylo and Rey, and then Leia. Is it tier 2 or tier 3 of Leia that has some challenges? So you'll mix in the occasional challenge on a Galactic Legend tier, but for the most part they're pretty easy. All right. Definitely taking some time here. Definitely taking some time. It's going pretty good, Nav. We had one little hiccup in there, but you basically just gotta kill Death Trooper first on the on tier 5 to make sure he's not heal blocking. But I think I was trying to auto it at the time, so I think that was part of it too. Hello. Clicked on my computer controls there. Alright, we're almost to tier 7. We want to kill Kylo first. I'm not super worried about it. He's going to be doing that AoE a lot. Goodbye. Alright. And the Ahsoka event wasn't hard. You just had to, I mean, there were a couple little tweaks to it, but it wasn't difficult. It wasn't as easy as Jedi Master Luke and Sith Eternal. Or, even for that matter, Jedi Master Kenobi and Lord Vader. Those are very easy. Sit down. Alright, that'll take care of that. I can't get around taunt on this? Really? I thought I could. I didn't think I had to taunt with that. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. Now I'm just trying to get through this just kind of clean and easy, breezy, so to speak. I should call in more Great Mother's Assists on those like that. Try and save everything here for Nihilus. So we're going to put the Doomed on Nihilus. We're going to get in on Nihilus and just do everything we can to knock him out as fast as possible. Sit down. You can only ignore taunt with Doomed if the enemy leader is light side. Is that what it is, really? Yeah, I'm a day late with the NOOCH2 Perfect update video, everybody. If you were looking for that today, it's Wednesday. I apologize, but there was just too much news. There was just too much news last night for me to publish a free-to-play account update this morning. I couldn't do it. I'm like, I'll just have to wait. It'll be out tomorrow. I couldn't justify it. There was just... I literally put out 2 news videos yesterday, which is also not something... Well, no, one yesterday and I did one this morning. Okay, here we go. Here we go. There's Red 5. Red 5 is here. We don't use Roman numerals. That's a hell of a way to lose a coin flip, boys and girls. That is brutal. That is brutal. All I had to do was get this. All I had to do was get this, and I was on easy street. All right, let's go again. Well, let's keep talking here. How's everybody doing? That was crazy. Oh, all that work for nothing. All right. Oh man, you know what? Let's auto this through tier 5. See what happens. When I get to tier 5, I'll take control and I'll make sure I get rid of Death Trooper first. So let's go back and do some blessed. You're right. I didn't get the blessed Con Warlock. That's the thing. Not Great Mothers took a turn, and then Nihilus annihilated, and I didn't get to do the blessed. Like he snuck his turn in between Great Mother's 2 turns that she starts with somehow, which was crazy. Try and save Night Sister Zombie for the finale. What? What are you talking about? Night Sister Zombie was there. Night Sister Zombie was also taunting. Nihilus flipped a coin and killed Morgan Elsbeth. No, we're not doing any encounter reviews today. Today is a massive stuff going on in the game type of day, so it's not a day for. I mean, we've got. Well, I'm just trying this. This is just us trying stuff. I can't say this is massive stuff going on in the game, but you know, Hondo's coming out here in the next hour-ish or so, we're told. Oh, I'd love to save the Night Sister Zombie sacrifice. Yeah. But I'll say it again, she would not revive Morgan Elsbeth there in any situation. Right, what RoboMelon said. How do you submit an account review for the future? Well, there's 2 ways to get roster reviews. there's 2 ways to get roster reviews on the channel. You can come on to a roster review live stream, which we do. We tend to do a lot. There's just a lot going on this week, but we do them a lot. I mean, I'll do anywhere between 6 to 8 roster review streams per month. Usually in between rounds of Grand Arena, and then in between, like, Grand Arena period, the whole week when we're off Grand Arena. And we'll tack them onto the back of Grand Arena battles a lot of times, depending on what's going on. Sometimes I'll just come on when I have some extra time and do a roster review stream. So you can just come on a roster review stream and you can pay for a roster review. $10 for a 5-minute review, $20 for a full review, or you can join at the membership levels that accompany those levels as well. And you can join higher than that. There's more stuff that goes along. More perks the higher you go. Secondly, if you're looking to have a chance at getting a free roster review, or really a roster review that's been paid for by somebody else at this point, we have some of our members have done a lot of gifting on the channel to gift a lot of roster reviews that are really gonna, like, it's over 200 now, but it's gonna last us at least to the end of this year with all the gifting by those members. You can go to my Discord, and it's gonna be about once a month. Toward the beginning of the month, I'll announce that we're gonna have signups. Guys, if you're not on my Discord, you're missing out on signups. We have signups all the time for prizes or roster reviews, like lots and lots of signups on the Discord. Make sure you're in my Discord channel. The giveaway right now is a lot of people took a guess at when we're gonna hit 40,000 subscribers, and when we get to 40,000 subscribers, which should happen here in the near future, we are going to take those people's names, whoever guessed the right date. We're going to put them on the wheel, we're going to spin, and they're going to win prizes, either Lego sets and or Nooch merch, whatever they want to get. Lego sets that I have on hand, not any Lego set. And there you go. That's how you get roster reviews on the channel. Do I think there's any better team to use for this fight? Not really. I mean, you've got the Tholin Night Sisters. I shouldn't say I haven't even done it yet. I mean, maybe Nyla's like hard targets on Morgan Elsbeth every time for some reason. But I mean, even like the high relic Night Sisters with Marin, that's even a challenge. That is not a automatic either. So you got to have everything break right there too. I don't have favorite Lego Star Wars figures. I'm not a. Hold on. She's recovering now, and that's good because that was not looking good. You gotta manage this, although I was able to get in there quick enough and get zombie taunting. You gotta do Dooku first here. He's gotta go. I think we're okay now, but I'm gonna keep my hands on it. Does that clear debuffs? Nope. This does, right? Yep. I don't think Mother Tholin is necessarily better than this, but we're trying to see here. We're trying to see if this works and if this is going to replace the Mother Tholin Night Sister team in the farming guide. That's significantly unpleasant, I'll say that. I'm trying to save her special. You have to have very good mods on your Mother Tholin team, and you have to have all the Zeta. I mean, you gotta have the good stuff. But you gotta have the good stuff here too. You're not gonna do this with limited Zetas, and I mean, you gotta have good mods across the board. This assault battle is the one. This is him. All right. Basically, on the Mother Talzin strategy, you just gotta have massive health and/or critical. This isn't perfect. That's 2 in a row. What do my mods look like on these guys? I mean, that's pretty good. It's not like world beating, but we're at 314. Bunch extra health. She is modded for tenacity, by the way, whoever said that earlier. Health and protection. She's got 100, not a lot of speed, but I mean... I could get a little more speed on her. I don't think that's really the issue, though. These guys do not have great mods. I know that. Oh, he's at 114 speed. That's a bad mod set. I'm gonna change that one out. I don't know, I need to do that because those mods aren't very good. And we'll go with, we'll put some God-sized offense mods on our... can you guys remind me to put those back, please? Can you guys please remind me to put those mods back when we're done? Okay. Anybody see anything about a game update yet? Should I set myself a calendar reminder? Let me push auto while I set a calendar reminder here. Alright, gave myself a reminder there. Okay. I'm gonna auto these first 2 levels, and then when we get to... Well, actually, no, I'm gonna kill Maul first here on the next one. Hold on. Let's kill Maul first. Pop us to 100 likes there, folks, on YouTube. It's only 89. Get it to 100. Okay, here we go. What is this called? I'm not remembering it. Defense penetration. Okay. I'm like thinking advantage, and I'm like, what is that? Oh, it's a shield. I've never noticed it before. I've kind of seen, you know, when you see the shape for the first time, and it actually makes sense. That's an arrow going through a shield. I just always kind of saw it as this kind of just little amorphous thing. Nice. What a maroon. All right, now I'm gonna auto this. When we get to tier 3, I'll take over, and we'll make sure we kill Dooku first. Oh, man. When does the Rogue One Lightspeed Bundle 2 come back? Oh, you can bet your bippy. You can bet your bottom dollar. So here's what's going on in the game right now. they've got all this new era or episode, whatever we're called. The Mishmash episode, the Take a Breather episode, and it ends on November 18th will be the start of a new episode. You could bet your bippy that's right around the 10th anniversary of the game. At the 10th anniversary of the game, at the end of this year, you're going to see buttloads of Lightspeed bundles, all sorts of stuff available on special deals. They're going to give away a bunch of crap. You're going to get 3 Clone Wars Chewie shards. You can look for this November and December to be chock full of everything you want. If you have been waiting for a Lightspeed bundle, I would be shocked if it did not show up at the end of this year. Absolutely shocked. Do I think the new bounty hunters will lift the boss team? I don't really know. Somebody mentioned that they were hoping they'd be an Afra lifter. Or did they do stuff with Afra in the comics and stuff? Nooch, no one needs a Bodhi Rook. You're right. That used to be true. I'm gonna need him now. A buttload is an actual unit. How much is a buttload? There's gonna be free stuff. Absolutely. Yeah, you want to have your hands on the controls for this level. We'll see if we have problems with Sidious again. So far, it was 1 out of 3 times that Sidious gave us a problem. There we go. New game assets out? Hold on. Where are we looking? Where'd they put them? Not there. Game assets, probably in that one. Okay, there's Vayne. There's Hondo. And there's Rogue One. Ooh, I need to save this. I gotta download that in. That's a nice background to start using. There they are. There's your favorite droid. Are they? No, they're 2 separate characters, so. Cool. Alright. It wasn't that exciting. I'm waiting for an update to the game so we can, Alright, we got 100 likes. Thank you, YouTube. Meathead just said, update in 30 minutes if all goes well. Where did he say that? What do you mean, if all goes well? What is that supposed to mean? Where did he say that? In the event server? Maybe we have problems with Sidious because we didn't like save our abilities and max out our abilities on him to make him drop dead as fast as possible. Maybe that's what happened. So he was still alive, and then so I'm just gonna do this. We're just gonna basic our way through this now, which is gonna take a little more time, but I'd rather take time and get it done than not take time and fail it here again. General chat in the event server, okay. Yeah, 30 minutes sounds about right. That's what we were anticipating before. I'm having trouble with the clankers. I thought that cleansed me. I guess it didn't. Morgan Elsbeth is struggling here a little bit, guy. I don't know any other way to put it. And I'm trying not to use the mass assist so I can save it for Sidious. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's not have this fail again here, please. Yeah, you gotta manage that to make sure that you get the assist the right way, or bad stuff happens. So, you do need to manage some of these levels. Don't just, where am I going here? Can't just auto your way through, which is fine, that is not a complaint by me. I think he missed his, no he didn't. I don't see heal block. I do see ability block, and that's pretty obnoxious. Oh, come on. Go down! Darth Vader's annoying. It's official. Alright, that was overkill, but okay. Yeah, so I guess you've got to get the coin flip on Zombie, or you have to get that second Great Mother's ability in, or you're just hosed on that final tier. I mean, obviously you have to do that. So there is some coin flippiness to this, but that's no different than if you use the Mother Talzin, or yeah, the Mother Talzin Night Sisters. There's no difference there. There's coin flippiness to it no matter how you do it. So why not save yourself farming a whole nother team? That's kind of what I'm thinking here. Alright. Please don't kill us with the coin flip next time. I'm taking a good 30 minutes to go through this each time. I feel comfortable enough to press auto right now. When I get closer to tier 7, we'll hold off auto to make sure we kill Kylo first. Can Relic 4 Mother Talzin work with Rest Being 4 also? You can get through challenge tier 1 and maybe 2 with that. You'd have to put a lot of health mods and crit avoidance on old Daka. You really need to have Daka at as high a relic level as you can get her to have success with the Mother Talzin team. Daka's just got to stay alive at all times, no matter the cost, and do all the reviving. So. Come on, just take him out. Who can you swap Pretty Pals with? If you don't have a 7-star and you just put some other Night Sisters in there, I would I'd be trying. If I don't have Pretty Pals, I'm probably trying to go with Mother Talzin if I have her. But if you don't have Mother Talzin, you're probably looking at challenge tier 1 at best, and you can just put in some other Night Sisters or something. Spirit and Asajj, that's probably the best combo. I don't think they're gonna get you through challenge tier 3 though. Maybe Talia. Talia just tends to die. Like, when Talia heals, she loses her own health. It's pretty annoying. Alright, sit down. Sure, we can finish off fast here before we. Yep, nope. Sit, okay? Alright. Challenge tier 3, tier 7, phase 7, whatever we're calling it. You're watching this as a grind high pixel skyblock now. I don't know what any of that sentence means. I have no idea what that sentence means. Come on. Yeah, he's dead. AoE? That's not an AoE. It looks like an AoE, but it's not. I always think this is. He's gonna be annoying. Let's just get him out. Alright. Well, we're about to get to the heart of the matter here in a moment. Can we get the good coin flip, or can we get Great Mothers? Put the blessed on, you know, can we get that? We didn't get it last time. Last time it was Great Mothers did the what's this called? Doomed. And then Nihilus took a turn and killed Morgan Elsbeth. And suck it. That's another game. Okay. I never heard of it. That doesn't mean anything. We believe the Hondo event goes live in 17 minutes. There have been reports different ways to say that it will be playable immediately, or maybe not playable for about a couple hours after that. We'll see. I'll be here when the event goes live. We'll check it out, but it's going to be a separate stream. That'll be a completely separate stream. No, I don't want to use specials here. We want to save them. Alright, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Okay. Doomed. There we go, we're good. Now we're good. Rock and roll. Rock and freaking roll. I don't want to count my chickens though, hold on. That was scary. That was scary. Okay, Nihilus has no... He's at 1 health. Nihilus is dead. Auto. There you go. That's how we do it. We are going to replace Mother Tals and Night Sisters in the farming guide with Great Mother's Night Sisters. I still think you're going to want to wait a little bit to do this because of the Kyrotech intensity of it. But... well, maybe not, because you're farming Peridia Pals pretty early these days for the assault battle. So maybe we farm the Great Mothers right alongside it. Interesting. Interesting. Plus, it's a pretty good Great Arena team. If you're like in Carbonite Great Arena and you've got Great Mothers, that could be nearly nice. That could be really nice. All right, there we go, boys and girls. Excellent. Excellent. Now we're just waiting for an update. Anyway, I don't see Hondo yet. Is that it? No, that's Jedi Master Mace Windu. Oh, they're bringing Jedi Master Mace Windu back in 12 days. I'm not going to be ready for that. I'm not really very excited about Master Mace Windu. I'm actually saving this Galactic Challenge for Hondo. We'll play with him when we get him. I actually also have a problem. 11:15 Pacific time, so that's going to be 30 minutes from now. Okay, we'll probably wrap this up here in a moment. So, game's going to update in 30 minutes. So, if we assume that Hondo is available, I'll check the game. If he's available immediately, I'm going to have it'll be a short turnaround, guys. So, we are going to wrap up this stream for now, because we did finish it. And I like Balin a lot, actually, Hugsy. I like Balin quite a bit. I have to see your roster, Faded Red. You should have those guys relicked a while ago, so yes. So, I am going to keep my eye on this update. If it comes out, and we can... Let's check old Meathead here. "20-ish minutes. It was more like 35-ish minutes. So we're getting different reports from people saying that we may not be able to play Hondo for like a couple hours after the update, or that maybe immediately. So we'll see. Here's what I'm gonna do. The update's in 30 minutes. We're gonna bow out here right now, and we're gonna yeah. I am gonna wait to see if Hondo is unlockable immediately. If Hondo is immediately unlockable in 30 minutes, or 27 minutes now, then you guys look for I give you like 30, 45 minutes when I publish a stream. I'm going to publish that stream, and I'm going to be on in like 5 minutes. It's going to be a quick turnaround. So we're going to publish a stream, have the intro going, and we're going to get this thing running. So be prepared to come back and join me for a Hondo Onaka unlock here. If for some reason it's not playable for a few hours, then we'll wait and come back then. So get ready. Get set. Hondo will be back here soon, boys and girls. We're not gonna pop over anybody else's stream right now. Well, let's see. We should give somebody. Let's see if anybody's streaming at the moment. But see, people are probably streaming, waiting for Hondo, and then I'm gonna give them. Noxel is our Deutschenfreund. Mobile gamers playing Raid Shadow Legends. We can go. Let's go raid Mobile Gamer on YouTube. Just do it. Even if you don't want to watch him, just jump in there. Just jump in there, raid him, so we'll give ourselves a good name, okay? Help me give the channel a good name. Jump in and see Mobile Gamer on YouTube, even if you're not gonna watch him play Raid Shadow Legends. Please, just jump in there. Just jump in there. He's on Twitch as well, so we're gonna start the raid there. All right, guys, go watch Mobile Gamer, and then I'll be back either in 30 minutes-ish or later today, depending on if we can play Hondo immediately or not. So keep an eye out for that. I'll be back here shortly. We'll talk to you guys very soon. Hondo Unlock is on the way next. Have a good day. Talk to you very, very, very soon. And always remember, NOOCH2GUD.